stream. Yeah, so today we'll be discussing about F1 Super License point system. So yeah, should should F1 Super License point system be changed? And why do I go blank as soon as I start recording or when I start streaming, man? Fucking hell. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Just a second. Yeah. Should should FIS point system no should FIS super license point system be changed? Since this topic has been in the paddock for a while now. You guys must have already seen videos about it. And nah, cut that part out. Yeah. So should should f should fi nah, fuck that part is fine. I have said that. So this topic has been floating around in the paddock. This topic has been floating around in F1 paddock recently, since since AlphaTauri wants to put Colton Hurt. Fuck, wait, I don't know how to say his name. One second.
AlphaTauri want Colton Herta in their
Colton Herta. Yeah. Okay. Uh, where was I? Okay. Let's start again. Uh, this topic this topic has been floating around in F. This topic is this to, This topic has been floating around in the F1 paddock for a while now, since AlphaTauri wants Colton Herta to be replacing Gasly, since Gasly potentially would be replace since Gasly would be moving to Alpine next year. Since Gasly would be moving to Alpine next year. No, since Gasly potentially would be moving to Alpine next year. So, huh, next year. Then, so as for this time, as it stands, Colton Herta has only 32 points, since he races in IndyCar series, not in F3 or F2 series. And IndyCar series has in and IndyCar series has comparatively less points give I- and IndyCar series is comparatively less points given to compared to F2 series, to get super license point. Nah, cut that part out. That was not good. So yeah, first let's get to know why super license points has been there. Like, first let's get to know why super license point is there in the first place. So super license points is there because is there to keep the sport clean, and to only have a to only have a no to only have a to only have the best drivers get to only have the best drivers drive in Formula One seat, to drive in Formula One grid. This was done to prevent this was done to prevent rich people with their money entering the sports with no background skills, and with no background skills. So as it stands, Colton Herta proven proven that he is a capable driver to enter Formula One, but he doesn't have enough super license points to as join Formula One as a driver. And if Colton Herta were if Colton Herta was to be if Colton Herta was to be driving in F2 series instead of IndyCar series, he would be eligible to drive in a Formula One seat next year. But since he is in IndyCar series and IndyCar series has does not have the same point system as IndyCar series does not have same point system as F2, and 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 in the paddock everybody is raising questions to see whether it is actually fair to to see to see okay. In the paddock everybody is raising questions to nah in in the paddock everybody is raising questions about whether it's actually fair to have very less points given no to give less points to IndyCar series since it is not an FI since it is not an FIA since it is not an FIA since it is not an FIA based series. Colton Herta has definitely proven himself in IndyCar series that he is capable of driving in Formula One. So all we have to see is whether Colton Herta will be given a whether Colton Herta will be given an exception to the super license points, and and what do you think about no, but what what is left to see is whether ev- no what is there to see is will FIA change their super license point system for IndyCar series and make it equal to F2 series since since IndyCar series is definitely harder than F2 series. Don't get me wrong, F2 series has its own level, but as Colomela fuck, I'm not why am I not able to say Colomela fucking hell. Okay, leave it. Oh, uh yeah. What do you think about this situation? Should Colton Herta be allowed to race in Formula One, or you think FIA should stick to its decision, or you think FIA should stick to its decision with the super license points, and if Colton Herta gets enough super license points, he will be allowed to race in the series. It will be interesting. No. Why am I continuing? What do you think about this situation? Do you think Colton Herta should be allowed to race in? What do you think about this situation? Do you think Colton Herta should be allowed to race in Formula One, or you think FIA should stick to the super license points and and let and let a very good driver no and let a and let a okay and let a great talent go to some other series. I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything else which I can cover? Yeah, that is it. So, yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, and bye bye for the stream. Yeah, bye bye.